Alrighty, we've been going over kicks, how to stand for kicks, different drills you can do for kicks. Now, what I want to do really quickly is go over roundhouse kicks, go over teeps, and I'll go over knees. I'm going to save special kicks like side kicks and rainbows and things like that for later. But the basic and fundamental kicks I want to go over now. So, if you've never thrown a kick, get into your stance. There should be a video right before this one that shows exactly what that means, but you cannot be hunkered down to the ground. You cannot be sideways like a boxer. Not because it's wrong, but just because if you're going to throw a kick and you're out of position, you're going to need to get back into position before you throw your kick, which is just time consuming and not going to be beneficial. So if you want to throw a kick, be light on your feet, be square, and then pick which one you're going to throw. So if I'm throwing my rear kick, my leg behind, I'm going to push off of that foot. And when I push off, I'm stepping out my lead foot. So I want my kick to come down the middle. So I'm going to step my lead foot out so that my kick can actually come down the middle. And then depending on where I'm going, so if it's low, I'll sit low. If it's middle, I'll lean back. And if it's to the head, I'll lean all the way back. It's hard to do slow, but if you pay attention to my toe, that's kind of the driving force. So like when I'm low, get on that toe, I spin. When I'm middle, I get on that toe and I spin. And for the head, get on the toe and I spin. So once again, I'm either here, here, or here. If you're practicing, you want to spin all the way around so you can work on getting on your toe. It's more fundamental to spin. That way you can work on the kick motion. But if you know how to kick, you want to work on your recoil, which is why you'll see me kick and then pull it back. Because when you're actually trying to kick someone, you might miss and have to pull your leg back as quick as possible. If you're at that stage, what you want to think about, same thing for like when you lift up your leg here. If my kick is out, I need to go butt kick down and then reset. Kick is out, butt kick down and then reset. If I want to throw my other leg, it's the exact same thing, but the roles are reversed. So if I want to throw this leg, I'm going to lean forward a little bit just for body weight purposes. I'm going to push and step, push and step. When I push and step, I don't want my rear foot higher than my back foot. I want them like toe to toe. Come out, get on the toe. Boom. Go up, get on the toe, or go all the way to the head. Get on the toe. For your lead leg, they're going to be quicker. It's like my rear leg, I might step out. My lead leg is going to be quicker. Chop, chop, and then chop. We have something called a switch kick. A switch kick is when you want power out of your lead leg. So if you wanted power from this, you wouldn't just step, turn. Some people can get power, but for most people, if you want power, you'll do this, which is a switch step. I'm going from orthodox to essentially southpaw and immediately going up for the kick. So I'll go a little bit slower is way easier to do when you have like feedback in a bag. I'm doing it in open space just because I assume you're watching at home and you don't have a bag. You can do these in open space and it challenges your balance and your coordination, which is good. But if you have a bag, use the bag. So especially for that switch kick, I want to hit it and come back. For all of those kicks, we just kind of showed, but it's low, middle, high, low, middle, and then you have switch. One thing I haven't talked about yet, but you saw me do when I was on the bag, is my hands. Kicks at 15 steps, so I apologize. But getting the legs right is just steps like 1 through 10. And then your other steps are your hips, your body, and your hands. So if I'm throwing my right kick, what I want to do is protect myself. My hand's going to swing, but it's not going to swing any lower than my chin would be. So I want to be That way, if someone was punching me, I can deflect it and parry. So I want to go same thing on the other side. The other thing is your body. So I'm doing it now just because it's a habit for me, but some people kick and they're like this. You're gonna get hit right in the face if you kick someone and stay looking at them. Make sure you step off and then make sure at the very end I'm turning. In this position, we're not really gonna go over it today, but I can do a lot. Like if I'm here, boom, I can rechamber and kick and I can protect myself in a manner that I wouldn't be able to if I was here. I would just be getting hit. I can, of course, try to teep them, but if they're running close, you're not going to get that leg up. I'm sideways, bladed. After my kick, boom, boom, I can add to it. Hopefully you see that. Don't try that at home, especially not if it's day number one. But that is what you can work towards if you throw the proper kick with the proper preparation and have the proper defense in mind.